Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome to another episode of Mystical Misadventures. Today we are going to be a little bit all over the place. So first of all, I'd like to start by showing you a little clip. I was out and we did a little bit of exploring, and I ended up finding some dragons. So I hit the record button and we did a little bit of dragon killing and a little bit of dungeon raiding there. There was a little castle. I guess that would be a castle raiding, not dungeon raiding. I don't think the castle had a dungeon. If it did, I didn't find it. Maybe I should have looked a little bit more. But anyway, I'd like to share that clip with you right now. Oh yeah, about to get my first dragon kill. Where'd he go? He's just over there. Yeah, there he is. Right through the trees. Get him. I think I killed him. I think he's dead. Yep, he's dead. Let's go get him. Oh, and a level 1 dude. Dang. Let's see if we can't get that guy too. Well, last time I took on one of these guys, it didn't turn out very well. Let's see if we can't get him. Alright, he's on level 1 anyway. Okay, I have a theory that you actually need to click a bottle on these guys to get their blood, so let's try that. Indeed you do. Indeed you do. So if you want dragon blood for later, make sure you use a bottle on them. You won't get the meat probably, or the other loot things that you can possibly get. Probably the heart too is the thing that I lost there. That's okay. Now I got blood. I can use that to make one of them really cool swords. And this was where he was at. I wonder if there's like stuff underneath here. I mean, there's stuff. I mean, I don't know if there's treasure, but there's another either roost, or is that another dragon? It is. Look at that. And a castle right over there too. Alright, well, looks like we're taking out a green dragon too. Nice, just leveled up my halberd. And he's dead. I'm gonna have to take shelter someplace for the daytime here. Now this one, I think, let's put away some stuff. We're also gonna need to keep that out. We're also going to need to drink some blood here. We're getting a little low on health, so let's do that. Quick, I found a magic nature's core while I was out, so I grabbed it. You can actually break those if you have a high enough high tier axe. So this guy, we're just going to click him. We're going to get his scales. We're going to get his heart. We're going to get his bones and skull. Oops, I actually want that skull. Here, give me that back. Okay, cool. We got him. Oh goodness, there's another one right there too. Oh boy. I did not realize that. Yeah, nice. I found like a bunch of dragons. Alright. Let's take him out too. We're dragon hunting today. Did I get him already? No. Now we got nighttime to deal with here. I'm not quite getting him. I'm trying to get a good angle at it. There we go. Dead. Unfortunately, the sun has come up, so there's not much I can do here now except wait for either the sun to go down, or maybe I could raid this thing, whatever this is. Seems like it might be a good idea. Maybe we'll raid this. Got some dragon scales off of that guy. And his heart. I think that's used in some crafting recipe, so we'll throw all this stuff in here. Actually, what do I need? I don't need that cursed. And yeah, anyway. Yeah, I grabbed the nature chest. It had a magic bean in it. Of course, only one. Sometimes I think they have two. Not always. Can I could in fact go over here. I don't know. I mean, this looks like it's probably not a nice place. Probably not a nice place. Let's peek. Oh, oh, oh. Can we get back out? Yes, we can. Hello. Ooh, that was fun. That was fun. Oh, hello, Mr. Archer. I hope I didn't... Okay, we're good. Just a little bit of a lag there. Woo! Well, that was exciting. I leveled up my helmet. I'm a little stuck up right now. Lots of bows. Okay. Well, at least we managed to clear out most of them. Oh, hello. Some soldiers still in here. Some dudes. Where you at, dude? I know there's another one. Where'd he go? A little open court area. This is a nice castle. I like this castle. Some flowers. There he is over here. Oh, dead. Okay. Looks like we've eliminated the threat. It was exciting for a minute. Just for a minute. Ooh. No, don't. Wonder if there's something down underneath. Ooh, hello. I don't want to go up. I'm going to go down. There we go. Wonder if there's anything good down underneath. Potentially. I should probably grab some of these swords. I don't really need the bows, honestly. I mean, I could make some dispensers. I mean, maybe I should throw a few of them in my bag. In case I want to make some dispensers later. I guess that's the back door. The gate I can probably just open like that. Yeah, pretty cool. What I can do though is I could just throw down this chest right there in the middle and toss all these extra bows and things that I don't really need to take with me. I don't need more potatoes. I need that stuff though. Rotten flesh, useful, very useful for me. Okay, now I can pick up all these random seeds that obviously got generated whenever this thing got generated and broke the grass that was here. Okay, lots of seeds. I have a feeling there's going to be something underneath this, but I would like to find the actual legitimate way to get down in there, but let's just take a look at the treasure chest up here. I've seen the one that was up here. It's not bad. Some bones, some stuff. Yeah, stuff. Always with the Lexicon Botanias. Those like 2 or 3 of those in these chests. It's okay. I'm okay with that, I suppose. There should be another one over here. Another one right over here. More Lexicon Botanias. More stuff. Oh, how can I need to go back down here and throw some more junk in this chest. Like all these extra Lexicon Botanias. I believe I have both of these records already, so I don't really need to carry those back with me. To be honest. I mean, probably one is enough. Probably one is enough. Seeds I don't need. I will take the armor because I can melt that down, the horse armor. And of course those resources, and we'll leave those seeds. Do we have any more seeds in my inventory? Okay, no. Doesn't look like it. Anything up here? Other than the sun. Yucky, yucky sun. No, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. Really feeling like there should be something down underneath, if I can figure out if there's a way to get down there other than like maybe one of these towers actually has a stairway down. Keep checking. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, we're just waiting for the sun to go down so we can go loot our last dragon. Did I just pick up more bows? I did. I was just going around this corner, you know, clearing some lava and stuff, and yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it now. Oh, there's his wing. He's a big dragon down here somewhere. Oh goodness. Yeah, that's that's a big one. That's a big one. He's right there. I wonder if I shoot him from over here, if he'll like just get to me anyway. Will they break blocks?
Yes.
Ooh. Do I do it? Or maybe I can get a better advantage on him. Or a better vantage of him if I come up here for a second. I don't want to get too close though, because that's like not a good idea. Hello, Mr. What? Where did these turn? Oh, that's a scary noise. That was a scary noise. Yeah, I don't know if I want to. Well, maybe that was what was breaking blocks. I thought it looked like somebody had been down here breaking blocks. Maybe it was the dragon.
That would do it. Dragon would definitely do that.
Maybe this is his path through the dirt ground, because this is not a dragon den that we have up here. Let me get up here, see if I can. Oh, but there's some other things I want too, right over there. Is that? Ugh. Oh, I'm taking risks here. Taking risks. Somebody. No, that's mine. I put that bridge there. Okay, what is that cobblestone? How did that cobblestone get? Yikes! That freaks me out whenever I hear it. Oh. Yeah. Okay, can I shoot him? Oh man, if I shoot him, is he gonna come for me? I don't think I'm close enough for him to recognize where I'm at, but. And I can't even hit him from this position anyway. I can shoot that skeleton over there. There's his head. Oh, nope. It's not good enough. Oh my gosh, that is just freaky scary. That is just freaky scary. What is all this? Maybe this was a dungeon at some point? I mean, I need to get a better advantage on him if I want to get him. And taking him on straight is probably not smart. Probably not the smartest thing I could do today. Flying around as a bat when there's skeletons nearby is also not smart. Whew, that was close. Let's see if we can't get an advantage on him over here. Let's see here. Switch to 1x2, cut through here. Let's see if we can get a straight on advantage on him. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh my gosh, he's big. And he's standing over lava and stuff too. Okay, here we go. We're gonna shoot it. Yeah, that hits him. That's a big one. Thankfully all the water and stuff does... Haha, he's dead. He is dead. Woo! That's a big one. Let's clear out some of this lava before we go trying to get our items, because if we don't, then there's a good chance that they'll go right in the lava. Alright, I found some charred stone. I think this might be the den of that dragon. I don't know for sure. It's a dragon den probably. Of course there's going to be lots of emerald ore, which is not something I need to be too concerned about. I don't need emerald ore, but let's see if there's a dragon in here. There is no dragon in sight in this one. This has got to be where that dragon was living. It's got to be it. Mobs, and look at the loot. Look at it all the pretty loot. What is that guy? He's like invisible. Oh, it was a dweller. That's why.
Yep.
That's why he was invisible. All right, well, awesome. We've got ourselves a dragon loot. Got ourselves some dragon loot. Let's try to work our way down here. Also have to try to work our way back to the base too, because at some point here because yeah, our inventory is full. Alright, I was out looking for more vampires, not having a whole lot of luck there. Found a bunch of more Purity 2 ones, and I noticed that in the bottom of this ravine was a bit of this rock, and I started poking it out just to see if anybody had already been in here yet. And it looks like we've got a big red dragon down in there. Hopefully he hasn't woken up yet. I really want to like get a clear shot to him before I... Okay, I think we're ready. Ah, here goes. And he's dead. Oh man, that's so awesome. And the reason I got him dead that fast, let me explain this. It's not just because I'm just like ridiculously overpowered, but I am. It is because I have Void 3 on my halberd, and it procced. That is just sweet. Woo! A little bit of a fall there. Alright, let's just run around real quick and light this all up. Make sure there's no... Oh, these guys all over the place. Clear a few of them guys. That should clear things up, and now I can collect my stage 5. There should be an egg in here somewhere, I think. Alright, there we go. Let's see if we can find our egg. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that. Now let's get to making something out of those dragon scales that we got from all that. That's pretty cool. And I think while we're at it, we might go ahead and make ourselves a dragon bone sword. I think that would be cool since we got the blood. We got the fire blood. Just to have one, I think. Not so much. Actually, maybe I can. I just don't realize. I just now realized that I might not have the other component for that, which is withered bones, and I don't think I have those yet. So I'm probably not making the sword today. Yeah, the sword takes the dragon bone thing, which is, yeah, withered bones. I'm pretty sure I don't have any of those. If I look there, maybe... Ah, I have one. I have one. Which is all I really need, because that plus a couple of dragon bones. Now, actually, I ended up putting all the dragon bones in a drawer down here. I think I'm going to be doing a little bit of rearranging. You can see that I now have some more slime, some slimy trees growing down here in these bonsai trees. I've set up each tree with the drawer, right in the little alcove for the stuff for that particular tree. So there's the oak, you know, the birch. We now have for it. That's kind of neat. Just kind of funny, but yeah, neat. So yeah, we've got jungle wood. We've got acacia growing right here. Now the way I got the acacia and the jungle wood was by just taking a sapling and throwing it in that transmutation mana pool. So yeah, so we didn't have to actually go find those in the world. I just tossed them in here. Managed to get like, so now we have all 6 vanilla style trees, each with their own little alcove and their own drawer to hold the stuff. Now some of these like that have fruit, like this one has the cocoa beans as fruit, so it has a little drawer spot. And then any of the ones that don't have fruit, I've just put the sticks in that spot. So, you know, if I end up getting a bunch of sticks when I go down through here and do the harvest, then I just, you know, it goes in one of those drawers. There's plenty of them. Eventually, we do want to get a drawer system that actually is all connected up with a controller and all that. But for now, it's just a really convenient way to store the majority of the piles of stuff that we're gathering up. But yeah, back to crafting this stuff up. So let's, and actually I just realized it would be nice to have 2 swords, but, so if we add the fire to that, there we go, fire dragon, ooh, it's shiny. It is shiny. And it does a fair decent amount of damage. It says, yeah, unfortunately it came out basic, kind of sad about that. So definitely not something I'm going to want to use. looks okay. But the first thing we want to do is we want to make ourselves a set of dragon armor. I don't know if these is gonna, any of these are actually gonna come out good. It's a one rare piece so far. I would say that's okay. There's another rare piece, and then an uncommon and a basic. Okay, so not actually gonna wear this. Not gonna use it. Just making it for its. Although it is got really good armor. It does have really good armor. In fact, 9 armor on the chest actually might be a little bit better than what I'm wearing. Yeah, this is only 8 armor, but the toughness does actually, it's got 2 armor toughness too. So technically it would be a little bit better than what I'm wearing. Little bit, tiny bit. Okay, so 4 armor on the helmet. Yeah, in fact it is better. Interesting. We might be switching over to dragon armor, especially now that I can easily kill the dragons and, you know, craft that stuff. So yeah, we might have to think about that. Might have to consider doing exactly that. Now it is doesn't have a skill requirement either, which is also nice. So even if you can get one of your friends on the server to give you some dragon armor, you can wear it even at low levels, which would be very helpful early game. Well, there's our green dragon armor. We also got a bunch of gray scales while we were out, so let's do a set of gray as well, because the main reason I'm crafting this is basically just for display. Just for display. Now if I got, maybe there's an ultra rare boots, you know, maybe I combine them up together and get different colors, and you know, whatever the best of the best there is, like as I get more. But for these first 2 sets are just for display, so we're gonna do that. Which also means we need to make ourselves some armor stands. That's what I'm trying to do. Some good old just vanilla armor stands will do. I could make Bibliocraft ones, but I actually like the vanilla ones just fine. They also do the right click swap out, shift right click will swap out your entire inventory there. Let's just get another 6, because we will use them throughout the build, throughout the dungeon here. And then we're going to come down here. And these dragon armor are going to go right there and right there. So let's put the green dragon armor on. We'll take a look at what it looks like real quick. Yeah, actually it looks pretty bad arse. Pretty good looking. A lot more scary than the blue stuff that I've been wearing around. But there we go. Oh, that's interesting. The head does not. The head faces that direction. Okay, I suppose that's okay. That's probably okay. And then we're gonna take a look at the gray. Pretty much the same look, just gray. All right, now let's hope that this one also faces that direction. That's good. I'm okay with that. And then we're gonna put the dragon sword in that guy's. Wow, that's a big sword. That is a big sword. I don't know if I like that or not. It's pretty cool. And then I want to get an ice dragon one, because I had to find an ice dragon and kill it, and get its blood. But we'll get an ice dragon one and put it on in that guy's other hand there. So that guy, that armor stand. So yeah, that's all we're gonna do with that. The other thing I wanted to mention real quick, there's something back here with the Botania stuff that I wanted to mention. Now I can't remember what it is. Now I cannot remember what it is for life of me. I added some drawers. Oh yeah, I made some more. I made a bunch of runes. Got that, getting that ready to go. Oh no, it wasn't actually the Botania stuff. It was in here. It was in here. I wanted to quickly mention that I made a seared brick. It relates to Botania in the sense that I made this because I needed a lot of charcoal, and because I set up that that tree farm in the last episode. Of course, that kind of went funny, and we did figure out what the problem was and what mod needed to be removed from the mod pack in order to make everything work again. and everything is working just fine now that that transprot is out of the mod pack. And we'll go take a look at the tree farm here in a minute. But I made a seared furnace so that I could convert all that wood that it gathers real fast into charcoal without you know, using a bunch of the charcoal itself to convert it. So unfortunately the sun just came up. It looks like only Nacht is on right now, so I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I made it nighttime so we could go look at that. Yeah, I think that is the main thing there. Then the other thing that we wanted to get into today, like I said, this is going to be a little bit all over the place, is we want to upgrade our vampire level. In fact, let's put our armor back on. Let's not forget to do that. We want to upgrade our vampire level, and to do that, oh yeah, that was one of the other things I wanted to talk about, is the berry farm, and we'll get around to that after the vampire level thing. So we're going to come down here, and I'm thinking that this little room right here is going to be my vampire altar. Yes. Looks like this is actually semi out of our area, so let's take a look at that. Might need to claim a couple chunks. Yes, we do. Alright, let's claim this area there. We'll just claim that a little bit under the river. That should do. That should do. Yeah, because we don't want this room to be like half claimed and half not claimed. We want all the area that's on at least on this first level. Make sure that we have everywhere on the first level claimed. And I doubt anybody's gonna like accidentally dig into the bottom levels of this dungeon. That would be kind of funny if they did, though. It would be kind of funny if they did. So I've set up some crafting recipes over here. This is a skeleton spawner, and since it's on the top level of this dungeon, it's not a very powerful skeleton spawner. Like, they don't have the best armor and all that stuff. So there's nothing that I really want to keep this for. I mean, I've got like probably 100 of these things in this dungeon, so we're just gonna break it. It's gone. Sayonara. Gone. Alright, we probably are gonna need some light in here just to keep things from spawning. So we'll throw down these torches in those locations for now. The first thing we need to do is make our infusion altar. Altar of infusion for vampirism. That's gonna go right in the center, right where our spawner was at a second ago. And the next thing we got to make, is I'll just take these gold blocks out of there, is the altar pillars. Now you need a minimum of, to get started, you really only need, I think, and did I actually put those right where these things need to go? Haha, that's funny. Right where those things need to go. So let's reposition our torches here. Here, we'll put torches up there on the wall like that, and then back there too. There, that should do. That should do. You need a minimum of this many. Right there. That would be enough for this low tier, the lowest tier. But I'm just going to go right to the maximum tier. I don't have a vampire book in front of me, like a vampire guide. I'm pretty sure there is a guidebook for it. I'm not sure why I didn't receive one. It is right here, yeah, Vampirism guide. There's no recipe for it. There's no recipe for either of these. I think they're supposed to be given to you on your start, but maybe they didn't for some unknown reason. But normally you would have like that, and then there's like different materials that you can put in these. So you can put like bricks in them. You see how it kind of does that, and then right click it again, take it back out. Different materials represent different amounts of things. Now if I put, let me get these out right here. So I need altar tips as well. I'm gonna go ahead and craft all 6 of those right now. And these go right on top of these, like this. Like so. Now if I click on it, it's going to tell me there's something wrong, right? Well, first of all, I can only perform this ritual at night, so this would be a good time to go and make it nighttime. We've got a little clock right there. I put that there so that I would know whether or not I need to like scurry out of the sun as soon as I get to the top. I've got a bunch of clocks all throughout the base now, so I can check on that from time to time. So we're going to do Darkness is Coming. I don't know, I've put some of these dragon skulls up here, but they keep wanting to turn. They all were facing out a minute ago, but I don't understand why they keep turning like that. If you have a clue, let me know. anyway, we're going to jump back down here so we can complete our ritual. Or so we can get the message that there's something else that's not quite right. So if we look at that, now if we click it, the structure is wrong for this ritual. So what that means is that something isn't quite done. And obviously we don't have any blocks in any of these pillars. Like I said, there's different things you can put in there. You can put bone in there. You can put bone blocks in there. You can put stone bricks. You can put iron blocks in there. All these have a different value. Now the highest value is gold blocks. So these are the highest value that I can put in these. Now this structure right here should in fact be good enough. Plenty good enough. There we go. So what it's telling me now is I'm missing 5 human hearts. So let's go grab some materials. Now that we have a structure that's valid for our level. Now every time you level up, the structure is going to need more and more points. Now that's why I'm saying that, like, if you put bricks in the pillars, that's a different value than bone blocks. And iron blocks are a different value. I think it goes bricks, bone blocks, iron blocks, gold blocks. I can't remember for sure. Without the guide in front of me, it's hard for me to be 100% sure on that. But I think that's the order. We're going straight to the top tier material because that's going to allow us to do. I'm looking in the wrong chest. Because that's going to allow us to do a few rituals. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab my pure blood too. And as well as the tier 2 pure blood, because I think I might be able to get a few levels. Now I need these. I'm going to need these books too. These are various books from the Vampirism mod, and you pretty much need one of those per level. I'm pretty sure as soon as I put the hearts in, it's going to tell me that I'm missing something else. So if we come on down here, open that up, it's telling us we need the hearts. Okay, now if I click it again, now it says, we need a vampire book. Okay, so we put one of these books in. Doesn't matter which one. There's a couple different ones. But now if we click it, there we go. It is starting to work. Now you can see that it's only actually utilizing 2 out of the 4 pillars because these have a pretty good value. And you get this little animation, and a little beam of light comes down at you. Everything goes red for a second. And yes, we are now level 5. We get all these awesome buffs for a short period of time too right after that. They don't last very long, so I mean their usefulness is somewhat limited, but ooh, why everything's a little bit orange right now. Oh, okay, there it goes. Okay, that was pretty cool though. Pretty cool. Alright, now this structure should still be good for the next level thing. So it says I'm missing a level 1 purity 1. So we actually have a couple of those. We have 2 of them. So let's put one of those in, and it's probably going to now tell us we need a book, right? Yes, you need a book. We already have enough hearts in there. And if I take those out, it'll tell me I'm missing 5. I need 5 for this particular ritual. But I can just put my whole stack in there. It's not going to use any more than 5. Alright, and I click it again. And now that we have enough of everything in there, you can see now that it's actually using 3 out of the 4 pillars that we currently have to power me up again. There comes my beam. Everything goes a little red. A little red? Maybe a lot red. Boom. We're now level 6. Level 6. And I think we can continue on. We've got 4 books, so we should be able to go at least to level, well, what was I to start with 4, so we should be at least able to get to 8. Missing the pure blood 1. Okay, glad I actually have an extra pure blood 1, so we can put that in there. I'm going to go ahead and put the book in there because I know it's going to need it, and I believe it's going to consume 10 hearts this time. So if we click it again, now it should, oh no, we're still only using 3 out of the 4 pillars. So this ritual, this thing is going to be good to go even higher before I have to upgrade the pillars or the material in the pillar. Well, I can't upgrade the material in the pillars, so I'm already using the top tier material, which is gold blocks. Level 7. We're doing it. Okay. Now I might have an, okay, the structure is wrong for this ritual. Okay, there we go. So now that I'm level 7, I don't have enough points, basically is what it amounts to. These don't add up to enough points. Now there's a couple ways that I can fix that. The way that I'm going to fix that is by putting 2 more pillars in right over here and putting a couple of caps on them. Alright, we're going to go ahead and throw our gold blocks in there. And that should get us to the next level ritual. Yes, there we go. And it says a pure blood purity of 2. So we got a couple of those. We got actually several of those. Probably more than we're going to be able to use. So we might have to either give away or sell them. I think it's going to tell me that I don't have enough hearts as soon as I click it this time. Because, yes, we're missing 3 human hearts. We got to go hunting real quick. Now, hopefully that won't take too much. And this is the last book that I have. So, as soon as we get this done, we can move on to the next thing. Alright, and I have a hunter camp right over there, and that is exactly what I need for the hearts. These guys are the ones that drop them. Now I can increase my chance of getting that heart potentially by 1, eating a purple gelatinous slime block, or cube thing. Hopefully that'll help. That one's shooting back. Alright, we're going to jump over here. Now there's another thing I can do to help increase the chance that I get these hearts. I dropped some salt. I don't need salt, I don't think. Nope, that's an actual vampire. That's not going to help. There's another thing I can do. Let me get to a semi-safe spot kind of over here. You can see I cut down a good portion of these birch trees over here, and I planted them back in a 2x2 pattern. So we got 2x2 birch trees over in this general area because I did that. They don't naturally form that way, if you're wondering. But they do look good that way. Let's see here. And now that I'm in a semi-safe spot here, let's open up our skills. And if I come under gathering, I believe, you can see that I got a bunch of skill points down here. I can spend it on guaranteed drop. Now, and yes, I have all the pre-requirements for this, so we're going to click that. And now, whenever I kill something, it's guaranteed to drop something from its drop table, from its loot table. So that should help out a lot. And in fact, what I should also do is while I'm in here, go under attack. Is this the one? Killing monster will give you a short strength buff. Actually, that's pretty good. And I do have the points for that, so let's do that. Let's do that. And I think I have, obviously I've got the farming one. This would probably be the one I would want, the green thumb, which makes plants grow around me faster. And the other one that we have, we've maxed out our magic. Cannot get any more magic, so I can go ahead and take safe port. I can even take this gold osmosis. There's nothing else to spend these 10 skill points on because these skill points down here are specific to the magic, and these are the only 2 things to spend it on, so I may as well buy that. This one here, we can get road walk. That's actually not bad. Building. This perfect recovery is a great one to have because now whenever I break, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter if I had it or not because I have luck 3 on my emerald pickaxe, which means that anytime I break something, it's gonna drop all of its stuff anyway. But now if I break like glowstone or whatever, it will instantly, or it will guarantee that I get all 4 pieces of glowstone out of it every time. So I've got a double guarantee basically. And it looks like the sun is about to come up, so we're gonna have to do something in order to, oh hello, to get the rest of these hearts. Oh, there's a guy. And let's see if we can't get back over to our castle real quick before the sun comes up. And we'll just hit the darkness is coming. Hit our nightstone there, and just wait a few seconds for the sun to go back down, and we'll go and look for some more hunter camps there. There should be probably a few more nearby if I actually look around those woods over there. I bet there's a bunch. In fact, I know there's one right over that way. It's not quite down. It's not quite down. Just give it a few seconds longer, and okay, now we're good. Now we're good. So we're coming over here. I haven't got a single heart yet. That's crazy. Surprised. A little bit surprised. And there's no hunters at this camp. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Another place to find hunters, I just remembered. Another place to find a lot of hunters is going to be at the city over here. There's always a bunch of them over here. There are usually a bunch of them over here. So let's get them. Get them. Come on, guys. And cooperate. Imagine they don't want to cooperate since I am trying to kill them. Might have some. This is not. They're not actually guaranteeing my drops here. Where you guys didn't drop nothing. Interesting. That was funny. Interesting. Wonder why. Maybe I have to kill them with a melee weapon. And be close to the. Wow! Look at all these guys. There's a hunter. There's a heart. I think we got it. I think we got enough now. Definitely have enough now. Oop. I meant to change mid-jump, but it didn't quite work out. Didn't quite work out. Tried. There's another griffin. Alright, let's get down there. We got our hearts. It's nighttime still. We should be good. Get that bow out of our hands so we don't have that outline around every entity. Alright, so toss those in there. Now we got enough. And here we go. We are using 5 of the 6 pillars. Here we go. And everything gets a little red. Mwahaha, level 8. That's right. We are leveling up like crazy. Alright, so you may notice that I have 6 more pillars in my hand. That is because eventually we are going to need these pillars to be taller to get even more points. So I figured we'd go ahead and build it up the rest of the way. Build it up the rest of the way here. And then we need to put the caps back on. Oh, I guess we could do it like that. Yeah, that works. Since we got a block up above to place against, that actually does... Oh, what is that? We're missing a block up in there. Okay, let's put a block up in there then. Must have been some gravel that fell out at one point. And then I got 6 more blocks of gold to put in there. So there we go. That is the maximum altar that we'll ever be able to need or use. That'll get us all the way to the maximum vampire level eventually. Now if I click in there, it's going to tell me I'm missing a purity 2. Okay, so I can use another purity 2. Now it's telling me I'm going to need 9 more human hearts, and as soon as I put the other 9 human hearts in there, it's going to tell me I'm missing a book. But that's fine. That is fine. Now we know. So the other thing I wanted to do today is I was getting ready to move all of my guys that do the trades for all these berries. I was going to move them down into this room, and basically I'm just going to put them like in these corners, like right back in there. Right, and there's already a stair there, so we can just remove that and that. I can't abide having gravel in my well-kept dungeon. So there we go. We'll put the little counters in just like that for the vendors to be in there. So we're gonna move all of our guys. I'll do the majority of this off camera. We'll do these first 2. Like so, and there's a piece of gravel right there. Let's get rid of that. There we go. I've gone, and there's a piece of gravel right there too. I thought that I had gone through the area that I live in the dungeon here and exchanged most of this gravel out. Apparently I've missed quite a bit of it. and that is via the, if I see if I can find it in here somewhere, this right here, the Rod of the Shifting Crust. This is basically an equal exchange wand. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's been very helpful, especially in putting in the super slick, the super slick pathway to spawn here. This stuff right here is that's how that was how I did most of this. So let's close that up. Don't want to forget to close that down so people can't just walk right in. And then I think we're gonna come down, grab these guys, because there's no point. I mean, I've been doing some trading with these guys. Not these guys. These guys right in here. Been doing some trading with these guys, but the thing is, I want to utilize this space for something else. I want to actually put like the majority of my storage and everything in this room. So I've already got some drawers over here. I've got this space that I want to remove all this stuff and put a bunch of drawers here. I want to put drawers in these little alcoves as well. I thought I would mention that, by the way, hey look, I've completed all my research in here. There's like no more research. If I look in here, nothing I can research anymore. So we got that all done. So now I have no problem crafting anything from the warfare mods. So we might get into a little bit more of that. Right now I've got the tree farm up there, which I did say I was going to show you and I haven't yet. So we should probably head up there as soon as we deposit these villagers. I just want to put a few things away here real quick. You can see that I've been throwing my nuggets in here for the time being, but I do have some basic drawers that I want to set up down in that room just for the berries, And if we look in my bag, you can see that I've got a whole lot of summoning pendulums. I've gotten particularly lucky with these, or they just are way too common. But either way, we found a whole bunch in the dungeons that we've been raiding. Dungeons and well, yeah, that's pretty much it. The little dungeons, I found a couple of those mausoleums out in the woods. And yeah, that's how I got these random berries, by the way, by trading with these shrub guys. Shrub vendors. So let's put one there, one there. I should have, since I have 4, I should have at least set up all 4 of them, right? Should at least put all 4 of them away. So that goes back there, so for the little counter. And I will come back and put a little, put some sort of sign, probably like out here. So facing this direction, this guy, I'll put a sign up that says what his best trades are. So like, what does this guy trade? Well, you know, what can I get out of this guy? And then I'll put a sign on this one that says what I can get out of this guy. So that I will have a nice, easy reminder of what is what and who to trade with for particular things. Anyway, let's put that away. Gosh, I think I'm probably going to have a fairly long episode with the clip and everything. And this is going to make a little bit of everything, a little bit of crafting, a little bit of adventure. So let's finish it off with a little bit more adventure. In fact, I've been wanting to do this stuff with the cartographer for a while now, because I've never done any of this before. So Savannah Pathfinder map, I don't know if Pathfinder is what I want. Pathfinder, empty map, Forest Pathfinder, Ocean Explorer map. I'm wondering if this would take me to a ocean temple. That would be something good. Woodland Explorer, Pathfinder. Wait, Woodland Explorer. I'm not sure which one would be the one I would want here. There's also this jungle one. Now, jungle I definitely know. Was there a desert one? I don't remember if I've seen a desert one in there. Flower Forest Pathfinder. Ice Plains Pathfinder. I don't really need Ice Plains. I got some of that nearby. Savannah Pathfinder. Those seem like they would just take me to that particular biome, but that Explorer ones might be something that I want to check out. In fact, let's do the ocean one right here. So it's a compass and 19 emeralds. So come on down here, grab 19 emeralds. And emeralds are definitely not an issue for me right now. because of all the trading and stuff. Alright, let's put some of this other stuff away for the time being. I'll clean this up later, sort it out. These other things actually go back in here. And then we also need a compass. And I got a couple extra compasses in here. I crafted some compasses for some of the research. You can see that you get extra compasses depending on what material you craft it out of. I'm not sure why that's still a recipe. Oh, that's probably because of me. Probably because my scripts are messed up right now. That one is not going to function. These ones do though. All these ones with the plates. And this is the one that I crafted. So I made some, I had some lumium left over from when I made my bow. So I made the 2 plates and I got 8 compasses. Used a couple, used one in some research. And now we're going to take this compass and the 19 emeralds. Come back over to our cartographer. That's our cleric. Nope. Where is he at? There he is. Cartographer. And we're going to go to the ocean one. Yeah, let's try the ocean one. I want to see if it takes me to a ocean temple. Why not? Oop, and did it immediately show something? Yes, it does. It does show that there's something there on that map. And if we look at it, yeah, look at that. I think it's actually telling me exactly where the ocean temple is at. I think that's going to be cool. Okay, and then it also, yeah, that little star in the upper right corner is telling me that I am in that direction compared to this map. So I would need to go southwest to get to these coordinates. Now the other fun part is I also have a buried treasure map that I got out of some treasure stuff. Oh yeah, let's do that too. And this one is actually to the northwest. So I got one. So one of these places to the southwest, one's to the northwest. So we're going to be going definitely west. But before we even head out for that, I wanted to do one more treasury type thing in here. You can see that I have a good amount of random berries built up. A very good amount indeed. So there's a couple ways we can use these up. Primarily, I like to do the desert temple ones because, one, there's a pretty good chance now if we look at the vampire books, and those are the things I really need out of treasures. Vampire books, these guys right here, and we look at those, they spawn in mineshaft loot, stronghold. You can see that they spawn there. Stronghold library. I don't think I can make one for that. Stronghold corridor, desert temples, and to me those numbers are higher. So than like say these numbers. I don't know if I'm looking at that right. Maybe the lower numbers are actually what we want, but they also spawn in jungle temples, and yeah, then we're back to mine shafts. But the thing is we can use these bags with some random berries to create various loot bags. So there's a simple dungeon loot. Obviously that's not the one we want. We can do blacksmith loot, igloo loot, fishing loot, jungle temple loot. That's actually one that we could do to get. I believe that was one of the ones that these come up on. That's only a cocoa bean. Ooh. Well, maybe we'll do that. But the desert temple ones I think are the higher percentage. So we're going to do a bunch of those today. We can also do the end city loot if we have some dragon's breath, and we do in fact have some dragon's breath. So that might not be a terrible one to check out at some point. Bonus chest loot, that's not going to be anything good. Stronghold loot is an Eye of Ender, so I don't know if it's just the stronghold hallways, or if it's also stronghold libraries and included in that loot list. But anyway, mineshaft takes a minecart, and that's kind of expensive on the iron. Although we have tons of iron, it really wouldn't matter. But again, we'll take a quick look at that. So 14 to 12 in mineshaft. Stronghold is 10 to 13. Desert temple is 13 to 17. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know exactly how these numbers actually play out as far as which one's going to be better. Somehow it just seems like the desert temple one's like the efficient one. For one, I get lots of emeralds. Emeralds are like nothing to me. You know, they don't mean nothing. I mean nothing for nothing. Okay. And then the bag goes in the middle, and then those on top. We're gonna get a bunch of these. Ooh, look at them all. Now, actually, that was as many bags as I've got. Now, I can just open these. You can see that each one's gonna give me 3 random items. But there's another way that you can do this. Now, this consumes all but one of the bags, so I am going to lose a few bags doing it this way, but I'm going to get more bags along down the lines. But if I do that, I can get a advanced loot chest. I'm just going to do the one for now. We'll open up the rest of these regular. So let's open up these, see what we get. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. There we go. We got a bunch of stuff. We got some constellation papers, an enchantment of holding. It's an enchant. I was excited for just a half a second when I seen that. Of course, we got some sand because these are desert temple loot bags. Some biome crystal. That lotus. Another saddle. I need some armor that we can't wear. That's actually poisonous to vampires. We don't even want to have that in our inventory. And some gold horse armor. That looks like, and some bones. We still got 2 more to open though. So 1 2 3. We've got some gunpowder that time. 1 2 3. Some rotten flesh. Some string. Nothing else good. Nothing good. Yeah, it's a crapshoot. So you may or may not. Now the nice thing about these ones is when you open it, you get the whole chest's worth. Look at all that. Vampire forest, a diamond, some gold. And we can just scroll over all that and then it'll actually end up in my inventory. There we go. It is a little bit of a visual glitch on those, but it's okay. So no books. No books. I'm sad. I guess we actually have the stuff to make the Eyes of Ender for the ooh. Well, you know, I don't mind using up displays. I don't mind using up displays at all. In fact, we'll turn all this into Eyes of Ender. These blaze rods, that'll give us like 10 Eyes of Ender. We'll use well, I've got enough random berries to make 3 more bags, so we're not going to be able to do the advanced, but we will be able to. Let's put our emeralds away, that diamond that we just got. Which is again, I'm going to toss all this stuff in here for the time being till I can sort it out later off camera. And we'll get, yeah, ender pearls are not an issue now that we have a spawner down in our dungeons, so that's no problem. We can use these to search out the end fortress. And even if we don't go through and kill the dragon, which we're not going to do until we can do a server-wide event thing, I'm sure, we're not going to do that. But we could go in and loot the chests, loot the library, see if we can find a vampire book. Sorry about that. Mouse went crazy. And then we're going to take that, and there we go. We can get some stronghold chests, or some stronghold loot. Let's see what we get. 2 3. Ooh. Ah, for a second. Multi-shot 3, holding 3, feather falling. Wow. That's one awesome enchanted book. And a mana steel ingot. Interesting. I wonder what I can do with that. 3. What did I get there? An ancient tome of efficiency 5. Ooh, those actually seem pretty good. I'm getting good stuff out of these. I mean, ooh, what is that too? Oh, boots of swiftness. Poisonous to vampires. Let's get that out of our inventory. We don't want that. And let's see, what did I get in the last one? A bit of bread. That's not very useful. Did I actually get anything good that last one? Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't some coal. Nothing else really good. Okay. Okay. And you know what? I think we're going to save these maps for the beginning of the next episode. Yep. We'll probably just put that right at the beginning of the next episode. Searching that stuff out, and we'll see what happens. Pretty confident that this Ocean Explorer one is going to lead me right to a yeah, that's going to lead me right to an Ocean Temple And this one is just going to be buried treasure, so I'm pretty sure that's not going to be particularly special, so we'll see. And I think these books were actually came out of those one of those rewards. Well, anyway, guys, we're going to wrap this one up here. I hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I've enjoyed making these for you. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, and until next time, I will catch you later. Bye!